Testing 1, 2, 3. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Hope there's no trouble this time, but welcome to another exciting show of Planet Surfing with me, your host, Rebecca Benningfield. We're going to be spending the next 2 hours going over how to see the planets of another solar system passing close by Earth. The technical term is a binary twin solar system. So if you're like me and possibly never heard of that idea, you're in the right place because I can help you better understand how to see nearby planets. And you don't need a telescope. Let me show you. Did you know Nibiru is already here? And it's real and it's already here. But let me just give you an example of the size of these planets that we're talking about. They fill the whole sky. We call them sky fillers. But yeah, that's actually, the bottom left-hand portion of a round planet that's very close, just outside Earth's atmosphere. And here's another example. As you can see, same location, same curve, same big shadow in the sky. And that's what we're seeing are shadows or dark sides of planets passing close by Earth, and 7 altogether in this binary system. And technically it's Earth that is passing through another entire solar system that happens on a regular cycle every 3,654 years. And that cycle began in 2009 for us. So as you can imagine, there's not very many people that ever get to see what we're seeing, and we estimate that the whole cycle from beginning to end can last approximately 28 years. And we're in year 16. It's well documented in case you didn't know. But like I said, all of these are of Nibiru. Here's another one, planet Nibiru. And Nibiru is the biggest planet in the binary system, and we believe it's inhabited. So there's that. So anyway, there's a rundown, and here is an image from one of Samuel Hoffman's more recent drawings. And in this one, though, Nibiru isn't in this picture. Actually, currently, Nibiru is directly across from the suns. Okay, so there's another drawing for that. Anyway, but here's what we work with, though, the map of our sky. Samuel, a person that discovered the binary system and then later disclosed it after a 30-year non-disclosure agreement. They don't come after people if they're wrong, and they went after him. Anyway, he has a magical ability called remote viewing, and he can visualize details of these other planets passing by Earth. And for many years now, he's been making drawings of what he is visualizing. And I'm just here to tell you that how accurate these drawings really are. Okay, I've spent years and years making thousands of comparisons, lining up his drawings with photographs people share in our Facebook groups, and one after another, they're accurate. They line right up. So everything that he is drawing is actually there. If you know, you know. All right, let's go to the chat. I want to see who's here already. I see 6 people. That's exciting. This is our first evening planet surfing show. Yeah, nothing better than surfing at night. Who is this? Is this Christopher? Rebecca, we will be live. Oh, thank you, Chris. He's putting out being my little advertising guy. Thanks, Chris. Good to see you. Hope everything is going well. And hey, DJ, I did message you. Did you know that? Meow. Thank you for my kitty cats. I love them so much. But yeah, I sent DJ. I sent a few people, a heads up. Like Carol Ann. Hey, good deal. Good to see you, Carol Ann. You made it right on time. Right on time. So I'm happy you're here. And hey, it's Michelle. Yay! Good deal. Hey, Michelle. It's just like a Saturday almost, but that's awesome. I don't know what to expect as far as, the amount of people, but it doesn't matter. First of all, it doesn't matter. But second of all, I have a feeling though, the more I do this, the bigger the crowd's going to get. And that's kind of the goal, to inform more people is a big deal. It's a real big deal. And it's unfortunate in a way, as much as it is great to be looking at all these planets. Here's another few more examples. But yeah, all we can see of the planets is because they're so close. We can just see their edges, their curved edges, which after a while you get to where you see that they're happening in the same spot over and over, which tells you there's no way there could be a curved shadow in the same location day after day everywhere. Because thanks to the people on Facebook, our members, we can verify through their captures that we're seeing the exact same cloud formations in the very same places, and I'm like, yeah, clouds don't replicate like what we're seeing, nor could they, whoever they are, ever manipulate the sky to do what we're seeing. So I'm just saying. So, I mean, I'll just come out and say it. Geoengineering is a huge cover up, basically, to hide a binary solar system, because they don't want people to know these planets are here because of all the destruction that they bring with them. That's just it in a nutshell. That's it. So they have gone to great lengths, and still do, to create cover-ups and distractions, to hide planets or sun distortions. That's why our sun looks different. That's why the clouds look different. Most of the clouds are clouds from these other planets, because they have atmospheres too. See, that's everything I've learned from Sam Hoffman in the last 10 years, right? And now you heard it all in like 2 minutes. Isn't that cool? And there's Nibiru one more time. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get the show started and see what is out there as far as Facebook goes. Because honestly, I've been busy today, pretty busy, and I haven't spent a whole lot of time on Facebook. So bear with me. Let me go ahead. Should have had it pulled up, but I hope everybody else's day has gone well. It's already Wednesday. It'll be Saturday before we know it. I'd like to make a new intro for this show, just so you all know, it's one of these days I'll make a new intro, but I can't make the intro for this until I make the outro for the podcast, right, DJ? He's like, I'm not going to let that happen. He's been patiently waiting for an outro, right? So I would not do that. So until then, we're just going to keep this itty bitty intro. It's cute. Okay, let's pull this up here. I got a really nice compliment from Sam. He really likes what we do here on this show, as far as being able to go over here and see my little pointer, only because it helps drastically, show exactly what we're talking about. Well, I'm just looking at all my ads. Okay. Anyway, let me show you a comparison I made today. Okay. Oh, goody. Hey, Katie Jo. She made it. I messaged her too. Yeah. Good deal. Glad you made it. Let's see. I just like hearing it. I know, me and you both. It does sound cool. We could listen to it. Let everybody hear it. Let's see. I mean, right? Isn't that cool? It's very mysterious and fun and perfect. It's actually perfect. Okay. And we claimed it as ours. So it's nice. Okie dokie. So here's Nipicity. And you know what stood out first and foremost is the tilt, obviously. Nipicity has a tilted base. And that's what a signature thing, okay? And so you can tell Nipicity by that as one of the things you can identify a planet with, is it has a tilt. I was thinking, does any other planet have a tilt? I mean, I've sometimes seen Ceru at a tilt above the sun at sunset, but not as sharp as this. So what else do we have here? So these vertical fingers, and look, guys, March of 2019, this drawing, based on remote viewing. And I just thought I'd say hi to Sam. It just dawned on me. I bet Sam is watching. Hey, Sam. I was going to say it's good to see you, but you're out there. I know you are. here we got the vertical fingers right there. Perfect. I mean, really, when you get to looking, even when you really get to, let's make it bigger if I can. I think he calls this a face plate. There's so many terms, but and then underneath here is always asteroids. I don't see, in this particular drawing, but bear with me. So let's go back over here. I'm just looking because I do see similarities even right here. I mean, I'm talking, when we say accurate, it's super duper accurate. That matches right up, every small detail. That was fun. All right, back to regular programming music. Bear with me. Okie dokie. Yeah, you're welcome, Katie Joe, for sure. Point things out exactly. Why StreamYard can't do that? They just can't. but they are through me sharing another window. That's how it's happening. But it's too bad that it can't just be like that all the time, right? Red asteroid. Again, signature effect, oval shaped. So it's usually oval. I was going to say that there are times it is more round. It can be more round. I was going to say this is a very popular appearance. We see this happen a lot, just like that. So if you see that in another picture somebody's sharing, now you know it's an asteroid. And then look, it's still oval, but it's not red, right? But their appearances on all of this, on the planets, moons, every bit of it, asteroids, their appearances can vary based on lighting, distance, and angles. So, but we do know them by their locations. And like in this case, we still have the oval shape. So, but mostly by location compared to Sam Hoffman's drawings. That's what it boils down to. Okay, so let's see. You know what? I feel like going to Katie Joe's page since she's here. Let's go to East Coast, looking up and out. This is Katie Joe's page. If you haven't joined yet, you really should. It specializes, of course, for people who live on the East Coast, but I'm living proof that anybody can join. Okay, I'm in Oklahoma. So, and while we're in here, let's look at Katie Joe herself. All right, let me see. Hopefully it works this way. Let's look at her capture here. Hopefully, let me mute it. Look at that. She always has a great view. Usually she's out at a sporting event, and that's what I see here. Looks like a little sporting event for her children. My son played football, and I always love that, going to his games. Let's see, lovely sky the past few days, right? Well, good. I've been actually stepping out most every evening, hoping I am able to at least go out and take pictures. It is pretty warm, but no, there's been nothing, nothing to really, savor. Pretty clear, but milky at the same time. It's a real milky, hot sky. So, field hockey. Oh, okay, cool. That's nice. I don't know much about hockey, but look at here. All right. So, let's see. I'm going to say, well, we know Uri is here, right? I'd say probably this is a Uri effect. Whoops. Those little fingers. If they were a little bit more tighter, more of a point, I would say downward pointed effect at Tu's moon. But I kind of think, well, we see a downward effect happening there, maybe. But also, I was going to say, we know Matim. Look, Katie Joe, there it is. I'm trying to stop it. It doesn't want to stop. Let's see. Trying to get it right spot. Okay. But it won't stay, I bet. Yeah, right here. Metim, you can see the curve right there. Yeah. Oh, and bet that's a cube. What do you want to bet? Yeah, maybe. It's pretty big, but it's very square. Yeah, it has to be. If you see a square in the sky, you're seeing aliens. That's what that means. Let's see. I'm going to post one today. Okay. Last night when I got okay. All right, you're going to post it now? Tell me when and I'll go check it. So, left of the sun, as in her capture, that was left of the suns. Yeah, we saw this one the other day. I'm gonna talk to Sam. That's why I'm thinking sideways. Yeah, it looks like the moon, but it's really tiny. If that were the case, see, Sam? No, we got to find out from him Saturday. But it has to be the moon. If it's not a moon, our moon, then asteroid would be my second answer, because that's what they do look like. They are about that size. Isn't that strange? That an asteroid in the binary system is like, the size of a tiny moon. Okay, moving on. Let's look at this one. I'd love for it just to... It doesn't do that. Okay, so again, we have left side of the suns, and that's an automatic, because of what Sam has been showing us in the drawings. It's automatically Metim, Atu's moon, and Uri. It's just always. And in fact, I bet you the sunlight is pinching right here because Metim is cutting into the sunlight. I bet you. That's why it's doing that pinch. Because there's right there. I think that's even something to do with it, that shadow area. Okay. Yeah. And definitely most of these streaks are because of planets and asteroids dragging by, not sea trails, but here, see that effect right here, that little light peeking out? It's peeking out from behind this object that's right here. So I went blank the other day and I'm doing it again. It's like a crescent flare, something crescent flare. And anyway, that's why this happens. Well, I think they have a term sundog and a fancy explanation, and just to pass this off as something else that it's not, when in reality it's essentially, sunlight peeking out from behind a planetary object from the binary solar system. See? There she is. One of her videos I made her. Cool. Let's peek at this one. Sorry about the loud. I don't know. I can't switch it over without it going full blast. That's rude. Focal flare. Okay, that's another term, right? Why can't I know there's a third word to that. Something crescent flare. Maybe Carol Ann can remind me. I know she knows. I think she knows. Wow, look at this. I haven't seen this one. There's those same fingers. Look at that. Okay. Always right side of the suns. I sat him in front of Saru. Okay, with yellow moon in front of I sat him. And too bad I can't pause this, but yellow moon is right there. All that. And then about right in here is where it switches over from yellow moon and Isatum to Nipicity. But let's see, I don't see a lot we don't always just see every single planet, but you can. If you look closely in the lower right-hand corner, You see those vertical streaking upward? Those are the fingers for Nipicity. And then it switches over to Uri. Look at that. Let's pause it right here. Yeah. I would say where, if you go directly up from the middle, right there, cube. Oh, now I can pause it. Well, cool. Okay, cube. Right there. Has to be. Trail from cube, but that's the cube. Texas cube. Aliens. Look at that. I don't know. These little trails coming off of the cube. Actually, Sam has a drawing. Oh my gosh. He has a drawing that has these little trails on it behind a cube. I gotta go find that. Make another comparison. But yeah, obviously, normally our clouds would never, make something look like that. I mean, obviously there's something else going on, altogether. That's not man-made, FYI. But that's it. Oh my gosh, Michelle. Yes, backlit. I'm going to have to write this down. I just keep forgetting that one term. Thank you. Sunlight peeking out from behind a planetary object. Backlit crescent. I've only heard that being talked about for 10 years now. Let's see. Okay, I posted on my East Coast page yesterday and today. I still have sunset yesterday. But oh, wow, cool. Well, that's exciting. I mean, I'm patiently waiting, but it's 97 degrees right now at 7:23, and that's a little too warm for me. I mean, it needs to be at least 89. Okay, okay. I can manage like upper 80s. I can do that, but not no 97s. Let's see. To me, that looks like Nipicity. You know why? Well, see how orange it is? I see this orange. Nipicity has a combination of green and orange. Okay, or even a gray-green orange. And this is kind of an aqua green, but I do see some green right in here, and I see orange. And I do see a tilt just where we started the show with, that same one, and the fingers going upwards. So to me, based on what I'm seeing, I'm going to call Nipicity. 83 for Katie Joe. And yeah, that's not bad, honestly, right? I mean, and as the last I looked, we're still facing another couple of weeks of upper 90s into the low hundreds. So there's really still no end in sight, even though they keep saying a cool front is coming. I don't believe them. I guess. I don't know. It's like not happening soon enough. I will say, hold your ears. Okay, I learned if I click on it, it'll stop. Oh, yeah, that helps. Well, I got to find the lead object first, and that's right there. And from there, you take a glance at the drawing. So let's say, okay, keep that in mind, lead object. Let's drop that down a second. Let's keep that one up. Okay. And you see to the right side of the suns, two of them, there is LO for lead object, also AKA leading asteroid. So that is the location. And then let's go back to the video here. It won't let me make it bigger because it's a video. That's fine. But right there, that's the L.O. That's the asteroid. And then you see here that slant, and that is consistently there. You think it's just happening on this one capture, but it's not. And the more time you spend taking your own captures of videos and looking at others by joining groups on the line, you'll start to see like, oh my gosh, there's that slant again. Okay, well, that's another slant for a cubed craft, a rectangular cube. I guess it's, anyway, rectangular. It's not really cubed, is it? But it's rectangular craft. Okay. So, but yeah, that's okay. So based off of that, then you could work out from there and you'll see, well, wait, well, here's probably the shadow. You can kind of see a shadow. It's darker up here in this area. That's yellow moon. And then we see this edge coming up right here. Here it comes. It's clipping the sunlight. That's got to be Ceru. And I would say right here, that line right there, you barely see it, but you do, for the planet Isatum. See, you would never imagine it being skies from other planets, which that's what it is. So yellow moon, Isatum, Ceru. And then we see right here something else coming up and clipping in this way. That's why the sunlight is pinching like it is. So you can see that right there, pinching. Doesn't look anything like we think it would do, right? You think planets, you think, you know what a planet looks like. You think you do. Really humid. Yeah, same here. Really bad. I just stay inside. Hey, DJ, quit bragging. That's not nice. 79, that's perfect. Remind me where you live again. Is it Montana? I don't know why I'm getting Montana. But yeah, let's do a couple more for Katie Joe. So Katie Joe, did you just load something new? Or I just want to verify. Let's see. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, to me, this is more appearance of asteroids overall. So usually the lead object is at the 3 o'clock position, 2 to 3 o'clock. So I kind of see it possibly right there. You see that circle? And then let's say I bet that's the rectangular craft right there. You see it. It thinks it's incognito, but I see it. So all right, cool. I remember that. I meant to ask Sam on the show what we were seeing here. I mean, I wonder, okay, there are many times, this is not a super blue illumination, but it is slightly blue. And there is an asteroid that is blue and it glows blue at night. So, but also the cloud appearance behind has a very Nepicity look, I think. I mean, don't quote me on that, but that's what these are. These are fingers or striped clouds from another planet. And isn't it strange? Most of the planets in the binary system have a striped appearance of some sort, whether it's vertical, horizontal. Let's see. Yeah, Montana. Okay. At least I remembered that. I can't remember backlit crescent flare, but I know where DJ lives. I should remember that. I do. Because I was surprised that you lived where Sam lives. All right. Let's see. Montana. On the East Coast page. All right, sweet. You've seen the blue illumination multiple times. That's cool. I'm not out at night to see anything. Right? I mean, there's just way too many city lights where I am. Okay, let's go find what Katie Jo just shared. It must be this one, 6 minutes ago. Okay, well, that's perfect. That time it worked. Isn't that pretty? Wow. I'm like thinking, what lake is that? Not that I would know anyway, but um, all right. Well, right here, first thing, I'm not too sure if I thought Sam said Yuri was in front of Matem. I need to verify that, which you know how Yuri works, but nonetheless, it is darker right here. That caught my attention. But I also see a curve back behind it. And yeah, is this Matem in front of Yuri? Or Atu's moon in front of Yuri? And Atu's moon just looks a little smaller because it can do that. All right. But curve right here, and then shadows back here. See what I mean? See that slant? And I was telling you about, now that could be Yuri right there, actually, because it's slanted from the left side of the suns. Okay, if the slant was coming from the other way, I'd say Saru, right? But okay, how about this? Maybe Saru, Atu's moon, Matem. I don't know. I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up. And then over here on this side is always yellow moon and Isatum. Oh my gosh. Look at that sunlight. Highly distorted. Planet pinching through it, running through in front of it, clipping off the top half of it. This is the sunlight last night. The post before was the day. Oh, last night. Nice. So is this not the one you were talking about, Katie Jo? I just trying to make sure I'm following. Wow, that's neat looking though. That sunlight. I mean, the way it's just so, yeah. I mean, I'm almost wondering if we're kind of seeing the effects of both the suns. I mean, we know many people all around the world are capturing a sun in front, the binary, which is the bigger one, and then our sun peeking out from behind, top right, top left, kind of peeking out like a bulge. So it is kind of bulging. It's right there. So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. We are expecting it. We know it's going to even get more and more spread out over time. All right, bear with me. Okay, moving on. Oh, still shot. Nice. That, I mean, there's something kind of glowing. Interesting. Oh, I was going to say, I bet you that is the line for Saru, the planet, you know, that's clipping in front of it. Because it typically does go right through the middle, or at least the top third. There's a curved shadow right there. Probably Matem. Probably. Yeah, even that. I mean, there's a massive curve right here and shadow because it continues on. I mean, the clouds may stop right there, but whatever is curving keeps going. It won't stop. So, but that curve, you know what? I believe that would be Isatum. It's been laying down a little bit flatter than ever before. This right here, because I believe that. Sorry, I can't stop it. Or maybe I can. Ta-da! See that slant? I believe that's Yuri. And then back here, Saru. See that consistent line across the sky? Goes all across the sky. Saru. So Saru back here. Here's Yuri. Isatum. Yellow moon over here. maybe a shadow for it's kind of a toss up here. Even those little stripes are interesting. Yeah, I can't make it bigger. It just gets tiny. All right, isn't that cool though? I mean, I think it's. Oh, wait, do a few more. Shadow, long box cube, for sure, for sure. I mean, when you see straight lines and sharp corners and square looking shadows. So now you know to be on the lookout for aliens. And I'm not saying that flying saucers don't exist. I haven't seen one before, but they might. But you probably wouldn't be thinking about a cube floating around. I know I didn't, right? I would be more likely looking for an alien in a cube or a triangle than a flying saucer. What about you? Have you thought about that? I have. I guess I'm expecting one to show up. I hope not, though. Let's see who else is here. Uh, Let me see. Oh, hey, Thunder is here. Thunder. Yeah, you caught one. We did it. It worked out. Yay. I know it's kind of I'm still trying to figure out times, I mean, I'm trying to find out if an evening show is good for some people. And I mean, it's not good for the people in Europe, but I can't be everywhere at once. But I have a Sunday afternoon show, 2 o'clock every Sunday. That has been written in ink. 2 o'clock, 2 to 4 every Sunday, Central. And then I'm thinking about every Wednesday, 7 to 9, right? And inside, I want to do a third show, but that's really pushing it. We'll see, though. Maybe a Thursday afternoon or something. Hey, Cat. Cat is here. Cat, the birdcage. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's keep looking. Let me see. I was trying to get a reflection in the water as well, right? Yeah, that's always cool. When you can see a curve in the sky and then that same curve reflecting in the water. Yeah, that's neat. And love this right now. What a surprise. Well, fun. Right. Yeah. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to leave this up permanently. I need to take a screenshot. Thank you, Kat. That's really thoughtful. Wow, you guys. Please. That's so nice of you. I love that. What's fun is, I mean, it's kind of nice just having more like one-on-one time, right? Not as much commotion. So that's nice. And I talked to Jesus a little bit today, and he's planning on making an appearance sometime. So we're getting that worked out. And again, just one other person, not 6. So that's something to look forward to. We get to see Jesus and other people. I've asked a few others, so I'm still in the process of doing that. Kat, what is this? Oh, you're not an alien. Well, okay. I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Wouldn't that be surprised if you found out you were? Wouldn't that be weird? Yeah, Sundays at 2. Yep, for sure. That works out good for all the people in Europe. Because it's like 7 and 8 p.m. for them, pretty decent. Okay, so I'm going to refresh this, make sure there's nothing new. I got to stay up to the latest on Katie Joe. I don't know if I missed anything or not, but after this 19 minutes ago, was this it? Oh, I bet this is it. This is different. There. Too bad it won't let me pause it. Oh, well, that's better. Yes. Okay. Wow. Very, very interesting. I mean, when you really get to looking, what stands out to me is that detail. I wish I could zoom, but it's nope. Nope. Okay. Anyway, it just looks like a very rough, rusty surface of another planet to me, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But we also see this curve here. That's got to be Ice Saturn. Like, see that right there, especially. Ice Saturn is here, overlapping in front of Uri, very much like the previous picture where Uri was at a slant down low, and then even lower, clipping through the sunlight, Saru, right? Neat. And then not typically, all the time is territory for asteroids right here, all that. And if you look closely, you can see all these lines and streaks and coming down at a slight angle. And more asteroids here. But left side that's their turf. You know, that's where they do their thing. Go where they're going. That's pretty cool, Katie Jo. Awesome. Man, she has been getting some good pictures. Let's see. In that set of photos, what? Oh, wait. I feel like I got a delay on what she's saying. And the time she says it, I missed it. Oh, in that set. I do remember we were in a set. You know why, Katie Jo? It's because I'm sharing, a different window, and I have to go to that other window to see and do this. Move my little pointer. That's where we left off. Well, I'm not making any assumptions, but I do see a triangle right there, and there's one right there, right? Especially that one. I mean, that's not totally normal. And looky here, I would say asteroid right here, possibly the tan, only because it's similar in size to. Oh wait, never mind. That is the lead object. I'm like, you gotta look and see where the sun is. But if this was right here, over here, if this kind of size object on the left side, that would be the tan. Like, oh, right there it is. Look, see it? It's playing peekaboo. So tan asteroid, it's slightly smaller than the lead object. But yeah. Okie dokie. And then we got the rectangular shadow again for that cube. I say cube, it's a rectangle. Okay, just kind of scoping it all out. I do see a curved edge right here. So that's, what can it be? Any ideas? Top right side of the suns, what could that be? In these, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll keep going through them. Yeah, she rocks. She's so jealous. I know. Me too. But and then it's been a couple of weeks, but there were a couple of evenings one week where I just totally missed something special. Like I totally missed a really great sunset, only because it happened at about 8 o'clock. By the time it was happening, I didn't have time to get up the street to go see it. And so I just missed it. Probably something like this. So I just gotta be on guard. Again, mostly Uri, all of this, mostly. Especially that. Like, look at all that. What in the world? Like, I'm surprised more people are not questioning this look in the sky. Because, why would the clouds look like that? Like, they don't. Clouds don't look like that, but there they are. Anyway, I gotta quit expecting things to happen, I guess. But I would expect more people. And you can't pass that off as a machine did that. Keep going. They kept showing. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's keep looking. Oh, yeah. This reminds me a lot of a capture from Jesus. I don't know. I'll have to find his and put your video and his side by side, one on top of the other, basically, and show, because he has one exactly like this. That right there, I'm talking. And then that's Nepicity. Yeah, I don't want to pause. Mostly Saru, but then you get to the far, far right, and you see those fingers like over your, right hand shoulder from the sun, like Nepicity. Wow, when was that? Yesterday, you said? Today or yesterday? That's awesome. Katie Jo, she said, I guess I didn't. I saw two other cars there, and it says dusk till dawn. Dusk at 8:42. Technically, it was 8:30 when I went to leave, but the cars staying were partying. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, the fingers right there. Ta-da, Nepicity. I know, last night. Okay. That's really cool. There they are. Fingers. And not just Nepicity has fingers. I mean, I know Yuri has fingers, and Nibiru has fingers like this. Very much like that. So if this, was on like the far left instead of the far right, I would say you'd be seeing the base of Nibiru. See? So just so you know. Yeah, look at that tilt. What did we say at the beginning of the show? Yeah, it has a tilted base, just like that. And yeah, this would be a perfect match with that same drawing that we were talking about. I wonder if I can get to it right away. It's hard to do when I have 100 drawings to flip through, but I would like to find it. Bear with me and let's pull it up if I can. The one I've been using lately was like the last one in the... Well, bear with me. I'm going to see if I can find it. Is it going to be the last one again? No, that's not it either. Well, maybe I just need to position my drawings. Darn it. It's like I just need to re-enter that photo. Sorry. We'll go back to the original one in a minute. But anyway, that's perfect. Tilted fingers. Oh, looky there. Wow. Okay. Well, that's got to be A2 overlapping in front of, like, all of this here is Nepicity. Like this. Okay. That's like the bottom left-hand portion of a planet right there. And then here's another planet overlapping in front of Nepicity, which A2, and it even looks lavender color, right? A2 is a purple planet. So that's undeniable. Neat right there. Wow, look at that. See? Oh my gosh, Katie Jo. It doesn't want to pause. It does not want to be stopped. But yeah, edge of a planet right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Neat. Okay, I'm going to go back and see. Okay, remove this for a moment. This is what you're seeing. Okay, you're seeing not so much Nibiru, but you're seeing the top right curve of Nepicity meeting up with the left curve of A2. That's what you're seeing. So I wish I could show you with my cursor. I wish I could. There should be a way. And I think actually, you know what? I'm going to try something real quick. Let me just test it because I can't really do it unless I'm live. If I maybe go to my slides and share it as a window, right? Okay, let's see. Bear with me. One moment. Okay, so let's say, yeah, get his drawings pulled up. I do, oh, well, there is a downside I discovered just now. Okay, well, great. Isn't there always? um, okay, well, the downside number one is it's really small. I could possibly figure out a way to make it bigger, but it's pretty small. Even though you can see my cursor, okay, but okay. I would say the downside though is it only lets me share like one window at a time, so I lose Facebook when I do this, so it's not really efficient. Well, now I know. That's really not the way to go. But then, yeah, I was going to, I guess we did see this. This is actually a little bit more accurate. What she caught in that picture, I lost now, but there it is. That's the edge of Nipicity meeting up with the edge of Atu. And all this is back behind, further down the horizon, I guess. You can't really see, but Nibiru is behind what we were just seeing from Katie Jo. Boy, that was a long way of going about that. I don't think that's worth the trouble. Let's get back to where we were. Maybe it was. You tell me. All right. I got to go back and check the chat because it's not all on one screen. You know that. Let's see. What's Carol Ann talking about? I tend to think that as these binaries started getting bigger and the sky was changing, people just got used to it. Most schools do not teach a whole lot about even our planets, right? Right? I sure didn't know much about space, planets, clouds. No, I sure didn't. But I guess, but a lot of us do have pattern recognition and things like that. And that's kind of what grabbed my attention was the repetitiveness. If it not for Samuel and Rebecca, there would be no other people worldwide teaching this so far. Right. That's true so far. Okay. Let me go ahead and push it to the next pictures. Again, strange texture, obvious something is up. Like, and don't tell me, oh, well, that's such and such cloud. It's been here since 1820s, or, that's what I run into in the geoengineering groups. And I'm certain that I'm, communicating with bots primarily. They're just so hot and heavy on pushing a narrative down to the, exact date it was documented. Sounds like I'm talking to a Google bot. Yeah. Wow, cool. Look at this. That's really pretty. I mean, I can tell that was remarkable as far as sunset looking goes. Wow. I'm sure she was grinning ear to ear. All right. Let's see. Fun to watch. Oh, for sure. Right. I totally know. Yeah, nobody else. Hopefully that will change over time, hopefully it'll just be more and more people talking about it. Yeah, no view in the opposite direction, trees, right? Totally, I know. Giant size. That's it. Just giant planets rolling by Earth, rotating. I'll say, not rolling. I guess. Let's see. My clip. Let's see. Me too, Rebecca, and your clip I caught along my. Nice, awesome. Right, putting the pieces together. I'm happy. I'm happy we found each other, Katie Joe. Really. And Third Eye. Hey, looky here is Third Eye. I was gonna say Third Eye and we go back years, like way back. Um, I don't know. I'd say like what 2019, 2018, 2019 maybe, because we found each other on here on YouTube. And anyway, he commented on one of my videos. I looked at one of his videos, and I ended up asking him if I could use his video to make a video. Anyway, I'll show you guys his video in a minute. It was I sat him, and it's actually amazing. But good to see you, Third Eye. Hope you're feeling well. I clicked on that by accident, but going through the twin, yeah, that's it. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Let's keep going. I don't want to just get lost in chat land where you guys are, but it is fun to hang out with you guys. Okay, back to Facebook. Even that is an asteroid, you know? It's not, I mean, it's like almost everything we see is significant to one of the planets or one of the asteroids. And yeah, that's not a cloud. And that, you know what I mean? But always our color of sky is down here. It's usually like a pale tan, pale blue color, and all the action is up here. Again, you can still see the tilt right here. Yeah, look how blue it is there. Super colorful, especially the later it gets, like you know, between 8:30 and 9, it gets really like colorful. I was gonna say aqua green is what I see personally when I'm out late, and that's what we're seeing here. What asteroid is that? I'm wondering if that's the spiral. I don't know. Yeah, maybe the location is just right. You know, let's pause that a second. Let's go look back at Sam's drawing. Unfortunately, I think I need to reload his current ones in here. But there's a spiral down below the suns, okay? But the sun is already set, so being above the sun sounds about right. Give me a second. I'm going to go find his current drawing. That's how I'll crack the code. I say that, and I'm like, I don't know if I can find it now. If y'all remember, I've been busy like making all these new folders, and now I'm like, did I have to do that? Anyway, it's very organized, but I can't find anything. Oh well, we'll look at that later. We'll come back, but nonetheless, spiral asteroid. Cool. Tan with spiral, maybe. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I mean, it's super common to see clusters together. Like usually when you see the red asteroid, you're also seeing the little sister asteroids, you know, multiple cluster. And it's also not unusual to see an asteroid in front of an asteroid. So, and that gives a whole different appearance. Is Chris here? Is he? Oh, hey, sure enough, I see you. Good to see you, Chris. Glad you could make it. Hope everything's going okay. All right, let's see what else we have here. I mean, that round, yeah, right there. And see, there's a round shape right there again. Right there. Very curved right here. Wow. I mean, that to me seems about right for Atu's moon. You know what I mean? Location, top left, circumference size of the circle. It just fits Atu's moon. That's where I see it a lot at this time of evening. I'm not sure if this is, I'm not sure where we are in here. If I get to repeating, tell me. Yeah, I think we're repeating now. All right. Yeah, we sure are. Cool. Well, Katie Joe, that was awesome. Really. That was fun. This was the last I got, right? Last night. Yesterday should be the album before if I have time. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, let's get back over here. Is it really going to make me back out? No, I have to find that X. I have not seen these. Let's look at them. Okay. Busy. This is a very midday looking, appearance. Yellow moon right there. Obvious. And then I was going to say, I usually go from yellow moon and then I jump down here because I know that's going to be Nibiru. See that line right there? Oh, there's Ice Adam peeking out. Yeah, Sam has a drawing just like that. It's yellow moon with a little sliver, just a little skinny sliver of Ice Adam. And then Saru. Wow, that's perfect. I'm looking for the lead object, though. I'm not going to rest until I find it. No. I do see all this action here, though, which I would say that's probably, possibly, yeah, maybe, yep. Yep, I think so. Right there. How's that? Okay. There, she sees it too. You can especially see the top half rounded. But just in general, this appearance is telling you there's something happening right there, right? That's why the clouds look really bizarre. Wow. Let me show you something. Hang on. Hopefully, yeah, I was going to say, hopefully I can go right to it. That's what we're seeing right there. Okay. That's a great example, especially because the sunlight is in the very middle and you can really see activity of long box cube and cube. So I can make it bigger. Yeah, I need to remember to do that. So I'm okay. That's got to be it right here, right there. Straight lines, sharp corners, and then right here. That's a very straight line. Dark shadow corner right there. Isn't that cool? I mean, there we go. We just matched up another drawing. How many comparisons have I made? I don't know. I think over 2,000 though. So a lot. And then, okay, well, that's got to be Yuri, like right in here. And for that to be a cube right there, it's got to be Atu's moon because Atu's moon and the Texas cube go hand in hand. They really do. Like if you see one, you're probably going to see the other. And oh yeah, let's look at these asteroids a minute. Hello. Look. Isn't that weird? Like, look at them. Always coming down at that same angle, that same slant. Hey, well, that's wonderful. Good. Thank you. Thank you, husband. Katie Joe's husband. Right. Well, I'm glad. That tells me everything I want to know. I'm just happy to be able, I never, ever, ever thought I would get to this point, ever. I wasn't even trying to, honestly. I wasn't. It just happened to be because, like, I already had my own group. It was just a sky watching group. It had nothing to do with Sam in the beginning. And I slowly kind of got to see what Sam was talking about. And I thought, I should tell people in my group, and that's kind of how the comparisons got started, or me posting about it at all. It's because I kind of started to see what he was talking about by making the comparisons. Here we are today, but yeah, that was about 2020 when I started making videos and such. So let's see. I guess that's all of them. Oh, I was like, no, there's no way. Katie Jo loads tons. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. But yeah, like I said, me being able to tell you what was where, that was just a far-fetched dream, honestly, because it is kind of confusing. Yeah, if I make it big, I got no arrow to go forward. That's what they're doing. See that? There's no forward arrow. If I try to get rid of that. All right, well, fine. Okay, again, there it is, lead object, cube. Huh. I mean, that pinch tells me there's something right there pressing down into the sunlight, causing the sunlight to, bulge out. All it can be is Matem. That's the only planet that touches into the top left of the sunlight at this time. Keep going. When are these from, Katie Jo? Is this today? Are these the ones you were talking about? That's got to be Isatum. And Yellow Moon is up here where it's just a little bit darker. You can kind of still see its edge. Yeah, Yellow Moon, Isatum, and closer down to the sunlight would be Saru, like right in here. All the way down. Yeah, that's it. You can actually see it really good right here. Bottom edge. Planet. Of course, asteroids, just because it's weird looking. Okay, man, there's always something to see. I know it just seems like, oh, that's just clouds. I mean, it's just water. Yeah, well, I'd say, yes, you are right. It is clouds from another planet. See, that's really interesting. I mean, just all of this to really get to looking. Look, I mean, whoever guessed you would be able to see asteroids by eye? Here's a little dark dot, dot, dot. I mean, you could just see asteroids. No telescope needed. Dot. Right there they all are. And those are the little ones. If you could see the little ones by eye, imagine we're seeing, really huge ones too. Very curved shadow right here. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Well, yeah. So we know that it looks like the sunlight is like right up here, top. Is it right? No, I don't think so. Actually, I mean, to me, this looks like this down here looks like Nipicity. So the sunlight is still coming from that direction. So, but that is a very Nipicity if I'm seeing this right. And if that's the case, then this was Atu, right? All right. Going south. Well, going south on 295, he said. I gotta make a note. I just thought it. Let's see. I want to forget something. Yeah, she told on herself. Yeah, I know it. Well, it happens. I do. I mean, it does happen actually. And there's a lot of people that don't know how taking pictures from behind glass can just, well, it definitely discredits the capture. And you might be getting the greatest capture. Like there was a person in the group who their friend caught the two suns, and it could have been, but it was behind glass, and it's like, well, we will never know, will we? Because it's behind glass and you can't tell for sure if it's a glass double or another sun. So that's why you just don't do it, and then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, okay. Very, very downward pointed effect right here, I will say, which is Atu's moon effect, right? Yeah, I would say that's what we're seeing here, that downward effect. Now that one, I can show you that drawing because it is drawing 100. I've discovered that the last two shows. That's what we're seeing left of the suns. And that can be anywhere from, like in her picture, close left, just right beside the suns, to the far left, back behind you in front of Atu. Like they have wiggle room, some of them. I'm getting harassed by Diana. She is very bossy, just so you know. She got that from me. Oh man. Like if I don't give in, eventually she'll be down here scratching my legs. So I got so much time before I get abused. It's still the same bottom downward effect, right? And that could be the red asteroid because it belongs on the left. According to Sam's drawings, the red asteroid is over there, left hand side of Atu's moon. Okay. I'm looking for a cube. I can't say I'm for sure seeing it right this minute, but it would be right in here or so. Maybe higher. Oh, right here. Well, that's still too low to me. I don't know, but I do see something square. I mean, it could be. It is the square right there. Very curved. Yeah, right there. Right. She's such a fast little filmer. She's like, 2 seconds. That's all you get. I don't have time for you. Right. There it is. Curved shadow, if there ever has been one. And yeah, I mean, that would be Isatum, right? Because the moon portion of Isatum would be up in here where it's darker. And Saru is probably what's pinching the sunlight. Saru is back behind it right there. Can y'all see that? See that edge right here? So faint. But that's like your guide. You start here, just clip it through the sunlight. Come on down. Down here. There it is. Right here. Saru, planet. Moon, planet, planet. That's it's kind of freaky / scary that they can be that close, yet almost invisible, That just means they're just right up on us and you can't even see them. I'm missing all the chat. I apologize if I'm missing something, anything. Too bad I can't be two places at once. Wouldn't that be handy? Yeah, look at all this. My goodness. Look at that. Now that's different. I mean, there are exceptions when the long box cube is perfectly straight. Wait, because I still see this over here. Where is Sam? I'm going to put him to work on Saturday because I see a slant here like we normally would. But this is peculiar. It looks like a flying carpet. What is this? I was going to say, I'm more accustomed to seeing the long box cube like that. Not this, but it is long and rectangular, so, and it's the right side of the sun's. Oh my goodness, this is a mystery. Lead object though, right here. Right there. Look where the sun is, 3 o'clock. Bing. I don't know. That was different. We'll definitely have them ready to show Sam on Saturday. Just a cluster of asteroids. Oh, I was going to say, this is the vicinity for the green asteroids consistently. Like, here's the sun, right? And it's just straight across, like kind of 3 o'clock, but further out. So this is where the green asteroid is. And there are times when it glows green, like literally you'll see a green, and it looks kind of green right here in this vicinity. You'll just see a very dark green. Like, could that be it? It's hard to say. You'll just see a little, like a pebble that's kind of green. Let's check out whatever. BS Dodger, thank you for that. It's good to see you. Yay. I did message you. Oh, wow. Carla, you are fine. You're right on time. Glad you could make it. We've got a big crowd here tonight. Good deal. Yay. I know it's still kind of early for BS Dodger, aka Sussy. It's only 6:19 for him in California. We've been having mainly a Katie Jo night. She has so many great captures. There's like so much to see. Okay, you know what though? I'm gonna back out of here, and let's go take a look at. Oh wait, bear with me. Let me close this out for 1 second. I do want to go back and show you all third eye cam video. Bear with me. Please hope I can find it. I hope I can find it. I hope I can. I keep saying that because it's true. I do hope I can. That's what happened when I get too organized. Let's type it in. Third. Diana, you gotta stop, baby. You have to stop. Oh, wait, let me try this. You know what that tells me is I need to make some changes to what I've got going here. It's better, but it could be better than that. Oh, here it is. I think this is, is this it? That's a still shot of his capture. Let's see. I think this is it. Let's look at it. No, it's not. Darn it. You know what I could do? I could just go to YouTube and we'll just see it where I posted it originally. Hang on. I'll take you with me. It is actually worth the effort to get to this video. Okay, it's old, so we gotta scroll down a little ways. But this is basically how Third Eye and I met through talking about this capture. I knew when I saw it, I'm like, I would love to make a video with that. Bear with me. Let's see, we're at 4 years now. Okay, it's back even further. Oh, it's this one, 5 years ago. July 2021, Third Eye. This, I believe, is it. That, look at that huge round curve right there. Yes, look at that. Undeniable. Ta-da! Look at that, y'all. Yeah, and now you see why I had to have it. Look at that. Oh, I love it so much. It's awesome, Third Eye. Really, it's one of my favorites, honestly. Planet I Saturn. Wow, there is again. And this is bigger. As you can see, it's even closer there. That's more yellow moon, but you get the idea. I was early on in my studies. Let's see, I was just going to pause it. That one right there. Yes. Is that amazing or what? Let's see. Where was I? Kitty cat, you just can't do that to me every time I'm on the camera. Every time I'm here, she wants me. I Saturn is definitely your favorite, Chris. Right? That's cool. I can see why. Let's see. Today was amazing. Also, oh boy, I can't wait to see. I can't wait. Send me those pictures. Let's see. All right. Making sure I haven't missed anything vital. Cool. All right. If I can close this out, I will. Anyway, thank you again and again to Third Eye for sharing that video with me. It's like been one of my favorites for how many years? 5 years now. Yeah. Pretty neat. Okay. Let's see. Let's remove that. And go back, connect me back up to Facebook. Okay, so let's go. Yuri, oh, Carla, Yuri is Carla's. Okay, yeah, very dramatic. Yuri can be very dramatic. Let's go look at some of Carla's pictures and see what she has lately. Anything lately? Oh, you got be my friend, Carla. Let's see. Let's see what I can see. Yeah, I had to make a new account, a new Facebook account recently. They got me again. So I picked up and moved on pretty quickly from it, though. All right. Well, cool. Let's see here. What's happening here? It's like, is the sunlight right here? It's hard to tell sometimes. I think it is, though. I'm just thinking, it looks like the bottom portion of Isatum and the rectangular drag for the long box cube, right? And I'm wondering, I'm like, me, I'm looking for the lead object. I'm like, is that it? Maybe. Neat. I mean, also, when the sky looks like this, especially that milky color, of course, the cubes are always there. I can't say But I was going to say, when it looks like this, the cubes are easier to see. Like there's a Texas cube, long box cube, and of course all the planet action behind all of that. Oh wow, that's neat. Huh. What is happening there? I don't know for sure, other than a huge cluster of asteroids. That's why it looks like that. Like clouds don't make stringy shapes in the sky. When did they start doing that? Oh, in 2009, when the binary system arrived. I love it, Carla. That too. Neat. Look at that. Yeah, Sam has a drawing of the salamander asteroid group drawing. That's what I'm thinking of, because it does that in the drawing. It has this cluster of asteroids just dashing down across the sky, like this. Asteroids. Like that. Wrong profile. Well, oh, old account. Is that what you're saying? I see. 2022. Yeah, that's is older. I get it. Okay. Yep, got it. Well, let's go find your new one. That's funny. All right. I bet this one is it. I had not noticed that even until now. Yesterday. Okie dokie. Here we go. Awesome. 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 I mean, the sunlight's over here. So that. It doesn't fit for Atu's moon though. Let me keep looking. That part right here is throwing me off a little bit. I'm like, is this far left of the suns where we're seeing Atu in front of Nibiru? Yep. There's Joe Pat. I keep on trying to make it not open automatically, but it wants to. Oh well. Man, look at that pointed effect. Atu's moon is the one that does it the most. And then Saru behind that, or yellow moon, more so yellow moon, also has a downward effect. We're getting a preview of Sussy's pictures. Cool. Rectangular, and look how striped this is. See these little tiny little stripes? That is such a long box cube signature effect, to be honest. So we have the rectangular drag along with these stripes, and I have so many pictures of that exact thing. And the cube also has a striped effect. Like right here's the cube. Like you can just see a square shadow pretty well. And here we see the edge of Isatum right there. Especially that though, see? Yellow moon there, back up there. Asteroids. That's the same thing, even though the picture we saw from 2022 had the same everything. Salamander asteroid group. It hasn't changed much. Oh boy, I can't wait. Sussy. All right, that's back where we started. Everybody's having good sky days, but me. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, it's been completely clear. My sky has. I don't see anymore. Maybe you post your pictures somewhere else though, not your personal group page. I mean, bear with me. Oh, wow. I love that, Katie. Thank you. Wow. I'm like humbled. Really, all the nice compliments from everybody. That's very nice, really. That was in the morning, right? Oh, really? Yeah, I don't do a lot of. I used to always be out, like going places very early, around 7:30 is usually when I was getting out, and so I was always catching the sunrise. You know, I do miss it. What was I going to do? I was going to go see if you possibly post your pictures to like Montana Skywatcher. Here, let's go to Sam's group. And just FYI, Montana Skywatcher is the place to be as far as new members go, or even old members, because there's Montana Skywatcher 2, and it's kind of just gone rogue. The account has lost access from Sam, and Sam has lost access to that account. And it's just doing its own thing, but you can't join, new members cannot join Montana Skywatcher 2. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you want to join Sam's group, go to Montana Skywatcher. Let's see, Carla. What'd she share? May of 2025. Let's see. Well, let's look at that one. It took us right back where we were. Let's look at this picture real quick, just because it's pretty neat. I mean, again, like, that's not normal. I know you all know that, but in case there's somebody new, finding this information or this video, I'm just letting you know that's not normal, for the sky and clouds to do that. And don't even tell me it's geoengineering. Okay, don't say that, because you'd be wrong. It's the base of the planet, I mean, it's the down, I'm not gonna say downward pointed effect, but yeah, that's, you just know when you see that there's a planet right above. Here is something Sam shared. Boy, I'm in an old file here. There he is, being a CEO of planets. And wow, 2019. Okay. My goodness. Illuminated curved edge. I'm like, is that Isatum in 2019? Believe it or not, Isatum used to be on the left-hand side, and Uri used to be on the right-hand side. And those planets have flipped places. Now they're opposite of that. So I'm like, is that Uri? We're going to have to ask Sam. I'll have to go back and save that picture for Saturday. And because now I don't know. Did he comment on it and see? Vivian, she's wondering. WTF is that? We don't know. We'll find out Saturday. Stay tuned. Look at that. Sam in 2024 shared something, a slideshow from Carla. All right. Oh, no. Sorry. I'm going to try to turn that down. Wow. These are very pretty, Carla. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. What is that? That's like asteroids and such. And that, I don't know, it's very square looking, isn't it? Neat. Okay, pinch. If there's a cube. Yeah. Edge. The slants across the sky. Light blue, dark blue. Look how dark that is compared to down there. Dark, dark. I love that one. Yeah, and that one. Wow, what is that? Come back. It's gone. Yeah, look at that. Big planet. And that planet. Neat that. Neat. Oh my gosh. She's in a hurry. She's like, I gotta get these videos shown fast. Oh wow, wait. What did I miss over here? Hey Zeus, thank you for that. Jam and Jules. Awesome. I wish I could see the pictures that comes with them. I know they show on YouTube, but I can't see them. But thank you, really. That's nice. I'm good to see you. I was telling everybody a little earlier that you plan on joining us on a future episode of Planet Surfing. Yep, you're welcome, Carla. And we're all looking forward to that. It's a cat. Of course, I know, of course. Oh my gosh. Okay, after this, I'm going to move on to Sussy and the pictures that he just sent me, and we'll go investigate that together. Busy. Wow. I don't know if it's loopy. Oh, look at that. That's those fingers for Nepicity. I was going to say, oh, no, I can't just scroll where I want to. Darn. It's okay. But I did find some favorites in there. That's all I was going to say. How cool is that? All right. Let's find, here he is. Let's see. Let's see. How many? I'm looking to see where you start. Right here is where we started. Here we go. Bear with me. I realized we got music playing and other music playing. Hang on a second. Well, I guess we'll just leave it on. It's easier, I guess, to leave it. Let's go back. This is where we started from pictures he sent today. I can't rotate it, but as you can see, the trees, so that would mean this side here, I sat him, right? And like right in here would be Matem. Like right there, you see, that would be Matem. And then there's a big curve coming up around like that. See how dark you can tell right here, for Yuri. It's always Yuri and I sat him hugging into the sunlight, coming down on both sides, curved like that. Awesome. All right. Let's see what this is. Was this today, Ceci? Looking for answers. Let's see. Yeah, cool. I can't wait. I know you'll let me know. You just tell me. I don't want to keep asking. I will, but I don't want to do that to you. It's like, is it going to be soon today? No, but I know you'll just tell me the perfect day and I'll make it happen. I'm not crazy. I'm happy to hear that. That makes my day. I mean, I question that myself sometimes, like, well, maybe a little, but let's see. What's this sun at? Seems like more of the sun cloud pics lately look like a stairway to the sun. Interesting. Yeah. Are you talking about the striped effect? I'm assuming. 16.9 lens. Yep. I'm familiar with that. just from making artwork ratio sizes. Wait to see the show set. Can't wait. Oh, wow. Carol Ann. Yeah, goat trophy. That's all I can see. Thank you. Wow. That's wonderful. These jewels are so much fun. Really. I love them. I'm curious how what they, turn into over time. We're going to find out together. I'll keep you all posted. Let's see. Let me find something cute for everybody. Everybody. Let's do it. Everybody. Thank you. Well, you know me. We haven't done this video in a minute. I actually have another one in the works, but I had to wait. I had to wait till I had more video time. I used all my video time up. It's like half done. Look at her. Oh, she's so cute. She is so cute. I was going to say, thank you, Jesus. Really, look at her. She's going to count my money for me. She's my little accountant. Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay, let's get back to business. Yeah, Mittens, she saw her doctor today. She's not sick, but I did want to get her checked out because she's just not eating as much. She's still eating. She's gained like 2 pounds in 5 months. So she's doing good. She's growing. He said she might just be becoming picky. That was his answer. Or, but we don't want to make sure, we want to make sure she's not nauseous. That's why we're checking her out. Okay, let's go back over here. Pay attention to what Sassy caught. Okay, so we know Saru is always down here. Okay, that's the easy one for this time of day. That's why the sunlight's bulging out because there's a big planet right there on top of it. Saru. That would be, I believe, Uri. Okay. Yep. Cool, Sassy. Oh, that's still Uri. And then over here it starts turning into Atu in front of Nibiru. If you were to just keep going, to the southeast at this time of day. Yeah, right there, that way. And then it turns into Nepicity. That right in there, yep, that's Nepicity territory. And then it's going to turn back into Isatum and Yellow Moon the closer we get to the suns. Like right in there, yeah. How cool is that? All right, moving on. All right, 6/24, June 24th. That's what I'm saying earlier. I mean, you would think that's just inconspicuous, unspecial, nothing, right? If anything, maybe somebody would say a sea trail, right? And they would say that's a sea trail, right? But no, it's actually an indicator for planetary object, believe it or not. Like there's an edge here for Yellow Moon in front of the edge here for Isatum. See? That's why that is there, okay? Yeah. And if you keep looking, you can see it still keeps going until you can't see it anymore. Let's see. Let's find the lead object, okay? Is it underneath here? I would say yes, just based on all these lines going through, and we know there's lines in front of the lead object. Wow. That's pretty cool. So maybe a trail here coming off of this asteroid. That is wild. And then, is that Saru? Probably. See? What time? 7:30? Yeah, it is. In the evening, it's definitely Saru clipping into, like, what would you say, the top third? You can see it going through the sunlight. WTH. No. It's like, what is happening here? Okay. You all already know. What? There's more presents? I just now come back to see presents. Um, a flower. Oh my gosh. I'm so spoiled, y'all. Thank you. And another flower. Thank you, Jesus. Gosh. Let's see. I love jewels. The second star is shining through the clouds and its own color separate. I see. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I know what you're saying. You're talking about that one. Right. I think you are. But yeah, it's you can start to tell you can start to see, the bulge, the color change and such. So here's a sky. I do see it that looks like I'd say this is the curve we're looking at. Maybe. It's hard to tell for sure. Hmm. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, so it's hard to like. I don't know where the sun is, but I'm wondering if that is the edge of the long box cube. Is that like a stretch, But long box cube here, curve, maybe. I don't know. I don't have all my ducks in a row. I don't know where the sun is, but for sure, Saru, for sure, Yuri, for sure, Atu's moon. Like even that appearance, like Sam calls this like micro clouds. That it looks nothing like a cloud from the 80s, for instance. I mean, this or 90s or whatever. Like no, never did it look like that. I'm wondering if that's the cube right here, right here. Maybe it's really faint, but I do see like that front edge, and this is the side of it. Maybe I don't know. Okay, 6:26. Okay, yeah, definitely yellow moon territory. Right, top right. Yeah, you got a nice view, Sussy. Looks pretty neat. I'm I try not to think about it, but there's a sign up in my field that it says we're going to put an apartment complex here one day. I don't want to talk about it. And then I had kind of scoped out. Well, back behind me, there's an alley, and like 2 houses down, there was an empty lot that is not near as good as what I have up at the field, but it's something. Guys, they started pouring concrete the other day, and they're putting in like a fourplex apartment unit in my empty lot. Forgot to take that down. Sorry. I don't even want to talk about it, but it's pretty upsetting. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. It's almost like it's on purpose. Micro clouds, for sure. Look at that. To me, it looks like Atu's moon, cloud. So, yeah, it looks like the right location, too. Atu's moon is white, in case you didn't know that. So it can be extra white clouds or even an illuminated part of the sky. Definitely yellow moon. Very asteroid looking. When you see just kind of drags and streaks, I'm like, why is that pointed? You see that? We saw a triangle earlier in Katie Joe's picture. Is that a craft? I don't know, but maybe. I can't wait for Sam to talk about it on Saturday. In case you don't know, every Saturday, 3 o'clock Central, here on YouTube, we go live with Sam Hoffman. And he will sit there and tell you everything you'd ever want to know. about the planets and how he discovered it and came out of hiding to tell you about it. Look at that. What is the. I mean, random asteroids. I don't know if they have a name or not, but that's interesting. I mean, they would get their feelings hurt if they had feelings in the geoengineering groups because they just get passed off as, that's HAARP or something. No, it's not. Look at that. It's kind of blurry, but you can still see this curved planet just directly above, kind of dipping into on top of it. So, okay, I got to hurry. I don't want to miss any, but I don't want to go over either. I'm on a time schedule. 2 hours goes by a little too fast, right? But I also want it to be not even intimidating, for people to see a show and be like, I can't watch 6 hours. I'm like, try talking for 6 hours. No. Yeah. You can just see there's a bend in the, I don't know. I can see it. Big planet shadow. Drag marks, planet right there for sure. Like that could be the long box cube even. It could be. As I say, a lot of times it mostly is at a slant, but sometimes it lays flat. Something right here, maybe a cube, maybe something else, but that's where Atu's moon is usually. High top left, sunlight at sunset, if not 1/4 turn to the left, somewhere in there. It's super digitalized. Yeah, neat. Yeah, definitely. Again, Atu's moon and Uri territory altogether. Left, top left, all that. These are awesome, Sussy. I can see why you took all these pictures. You're like me. I mean, I take pictures every few seconds thinking something will change. Sometimes it does. Like you can see a curve happening. I mean, I'd be Uri, most likely. Yeah. Just paying attention to these little asteroids. That's kind of cool looking right here, like that. I don't know if that's the spiral. It is twisting a little bit, though, isn't it? Oh, could it be Casper? Maybe. I don't know. That we'll find out Saturday. I keep saying that, but I'm like, well, that's what we'll do. Awesome, awesome. One thing I want to do before we end is I want to go back to Katie Joe's. I was looking at that. I was like, what is that? Interesting. I mean, sometimes that's what the green asteroid looks like. It's about that size, and that is a little green looking. I'm not sure where this is facing and such, but I'm just saying it can be about that size. Awesome. Definitely, you can tell the sky looks like this up to this point, and then immediately all across the sky it changes color. Like that would be an indicator, sky, our sky versus planet. Little blurry. Let's see. Again, sky versus planet. Sudden change all across the sky. Like that. Very curved, isn't it? Wow. That's cool. Even these, even that is an indicator. Bottom of Uri. Like you would think that means nothing. I know I said that all the time, but even I think that's nothing. But and you get to looking at it, and it's like, no, actually, it's very significant. Again, straight across the sky, clipping into the sunlight. You know who? It's Uri, or I mean Saru. Uri wishes it was him. Yeah, Atu's moon up here. Cool. I think we're into repeat land. Asteroids by the dozens. I would say asteroids are just infinite, right? Obviously, there's no limit. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to back out. Are you still here, Jesus? I'm thinking you are. I just wanted to show you something really quick. And thank you to Sassy for sharing your pictures. Yeah, we're in East Coast. Let me show you something, Jesus. Wait. It was in here. I think it was in here. Oh man, please tell me. Anyway, there was something that she caught that looked just like one of that. Remember, Jesus? I need to get that picture. You have a video actually that looks just like that. Let's see. There's a little bit darker. Kind of like that. I'm curious if he's going. You have a capture that looks so much like hers is what I was getting at. I can't say that was actually it though. It's like, yes, it was it. I tell you what, by next show, I will have them put together. That's what we'll do. By the next show, I'm going to take what Katie Joe has and find that one from Jesus, and I'll match them up top and bottom, and we can compare, because that's how I've done it for years now, is putting pictures side by side, and of course that helps you better see, and match things up, what's similar, what isn't. So awesome. Make the comparison. That's it. That's what I'll do by the next show. So the next show be Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock. And I think I like Wednesday evenings. I mean, we have a good sized crowd here, and it fits for a lot of people here in the United States. We have a big crowd in Europe, so I try to cater to everybody as much as I can. So we'll plan again Sunday for another episode of Planet Surfing, and of course, don't forget Saturday. It'll be time for a show again. Show, what is it? If I don't write it down, I'm going to lose track. No, 179 this Saturday, 3 o'clock Central. We're inching closer and closer to our 200th episode. I think 200 lands on the weekend after Christmas, before New Year's. So we'll have to have a big party. You know me. Find an excuse to have a party. So, but look at that. We are right on time, 2 hour point. So I'm going to say my goodbyes now. What's this, Jesus? Honestly, it would be a lot easier to take 2 hours out of my day than 5 or 6. I know. I get it. That's the whole purpose. Closer to 200 every single day. I know, for sure. So good night to Carol Ann. Good night to Jesus. And what's this? Learn to search dark and light, and they appear. Right. The better and more you study the darker areas versus the light areas, and then you follow the curves and the random streaks that you think are sea trails, they're not. Yeah, you'll get better and better. You'll have it all figured out soon. Good night, Carla. I'm happy you made it. I'm happy. Yep, show 179 coming up this Saturday. Good night to Michelle. I'm glad you were here. I'm good. Yeah, BS, Dodger, Carla. Anybody else? Am I missing anybody? It's like, Kat, are you here? It's like, here, kitty. Good night, Kat. And who else? Maybe DJ's out there. Maybe. Is Thunder here? Good night to Thunder. We'll see y'all her on Friday, Saturday for sure. I think that's most everybody. That's from what I can find. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna hit the button. Oh, good night to Sam too. I bet you Sam. I bet he's watching. If not, he'll see it eventually. So, good night to Sam, and we'll see everybody back on Saturday for the big show, 179. Okay. So, eventually it'll get better. I'll have outro music and all that good stuff. So it's coming along, isn't it? I like our show. I like this new little show. It was great. Thank you, Carol Ann, for helping in the chat. She helps monitor the chat for me. Yes, time traveling. I'll see you there, Kat. Okay, I love the time travel. Rebecca's, everybody coming. Yeah, come on over. We'll have a party. I'll make a great host. Oh boy. Yeah. Good night. I'll leave this one for the last one. Thank you. Oh yeah, Katie Joe. Maybe she's here listening. Night, Katie Joe. Okay, I'm hitting that button. So you know what happens next. I'm out. Take care. Bye bye.